What's up guys, Blur here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, we have all sorts of gaming related content from game reviews to hardware reviews, so if that's your thing, go ahead and stick around, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be getting some of those out here shortly. On today's video, I wanted to go ahead and just explain to you guys what the roadmap for the channel looks like. Some of the things that you can expect kind of coming forward through the next coming months to the end of the year. So effectively just kind of letting you know what you can expect from the channel as we start marching forward. So if you're ready, I know I am. Let's get into it. I already did one of these videos last week, but I actually had to take it down. It did not convey the message that I wanted it to convey. So here's attempt number 2. So effectively, what we're going to be doing on the channel is a couple of different things. I'm going to be live streaming a little bit more. You guys have actually already seen that happening. So I'm going to be officially streaming both on Tuesday and Thursday, both at 7 p.m. Eastern. And it is also going to be on DLive, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So no difference there. It's still going to be on the platform of your choice. We're still going to be streaming out there. So wherever you come watch us, just come watch us. Another thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about is I'm going to be doing, in addition to my hardware reviews and software reviews, I'm going to be doing game reviews. So this is actually something I've been wanting to do for some time. I wanted to talk to you about kind of like my methodology of what that's going to look like and what you can expect from the reviews. And actually, I'm going to be starting next week with the reviews. So I'm actually going to start with both reviews and first impressions. And they're going to be different in the way that first impression is obviously my first hour or 2 hours with the game, kind of talking about the systems that are already in place in there and whether or not I feel like I want to continue playing a specific game. It is not meant to be a full comprehensive review, but it is meant to kind of give you an initial impressions. The data shows that most people don't complete games and that they only play a certain, a couple of hours because time is really limited, right? It's a limited resource. So I think the first impressions is extremely important because if you don't like the game for the first 5 hours, chances are you're not going to like the rest of the game. But even if you do, should you really go through X number of hours before the game starts becoming enjoyable? I don't know. I'm going to say no. So we're going to start with first impressions. I have first impressions off of the Hyrule. So the first one of these is going to be my first impressions on the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity game. Now, they just released a demo on this game, and it's actually pretty substantial. It lets you know a lot of the gameplay systems in here. So I'll be able to do a slight first impressions on that based off of the demo. And then I'm also going to have a Watch Dogs Legion's first impression coming up next week as well. So look out for both of those. And then the review for Watch Dogs Legions is going to follow after that. And obviously Hyrule Warriors isn't out yet, so we're gonna have to wait till that game comes out for a full comprehensive review on it. But then looking at my review methodology, I'm gonna be looking at a couple of things. I'm gonna be looking at the graphics and sound. I'm gonna be scoring off of playability and gameplay. I'm also gonna be scoring off of story, and along with story, it'll also be like driving force to play the game forward. So there's a lot of games that story isn't really all that important. Take Doom Eternal, for instance, but there needs to be something within a game that keeps you wanting to play. So I'm going to look at the gameplay hooks to see if there's anything that the game's doing, story or otherwise, that is pushing the game forward and really making you want to continue to play. And then fun factor. I don't think enough people review games on fun factor anymore. Look, games are entertainment, right? And if you're playing a game and you're slogging through it and you're not having fun, stop playing the game. There might be one or two other categories on there. I'm not going to do a 10-point scale. I'm going to do basically a should you play it, should you not play it, and maybe you should play it between, just so that you guys kind of get an understanding and a good idea of the games that I enjoy. I enjoy games, again, that push you forward, that you have fun playing, that either have a compelling storyline or a really fun gameplay loop. You know, I do enjoy all genres of games with the exception of really sports games. I do like racing games, I just don't play a lot of them. And my favorite game series of all time, in case you haven't already realized, Zelda. So, just to kind of give you an idea of the games that I enjoy playing, I loved The Last God of War. So far, Watch Dogs Legions hasn't really hooked me, and I do tend to get open world fatigue if I'm playing games back to back. But I am wrapping up Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, and that game is exquisite. This should help give you kind of a good idea of the games that I like to play. I like the Need for Speed games, but I prefer Burnout games. And I'm a big Nintendo fanboy. I love Mario, I love Pokemon, and so on. As you can probably tell, I guess they're blurry in the background, but I'm a big Pokemon fan. And games that I'm excited to play this year are gonna be Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Gods and Monsters. They just renamed that. What did they, was it Phoenix Rising? I think they renamed it to Phoenix Rising. I'm excited to play the new Destiny DLC and content, even though I really think Destiny disrespects the hell out of their players. But I really enjoy playing Destiny. That's one of those other games that has a really fun and compelling gameplay loop, at least until you hit that grind wall. So yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing all of those games and more kind of in the coming weeks. Also, from a hardware perspective, I'm going to try to get my hands on the new consoles. I haven't been able to pre-order any of them, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to walk into a store and pick them up. The moment I get my hands on them, I'll do a review on them, whether it's late or not. I might even do a giveaway, so just kind of stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's kind of the roadmap that we're looking for, kind of marching into November, which is going to kill me. We're looking at an extra game stream per week, so every Thursday as well as every Tuesday, we're gonna start doing some game reviews. And from a tech perspective, we definitely have the new consoles coming out and a couple of other things that might come our way. We'll see. Those are the things you can expect for the next coming months. Guys, let me know. Is all of that compelling? Is that something that you think that you're going to be enjoying? If there's something you want me to do that isn't what I just described, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to consider it. Also, as a side note, I might even start another channel. I've started collecting and flipping Pokemon cards. It's actually pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna start a new channel based off of that, because I know that some of you guys might not be interested in that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it looks like and whether or not I can actually make a buck or two off of that. But I'll definitely let you guys know and keep you informed if that is something that ends up happening. If all of this seems really cool and something you care to jump into, well, go ahead and hit a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that little bell icon so you get notified anytime new content comes out. Also, guys, if you like the content, go ahead and share it with your friends as well. It would help so much to get this small channel off the ground. As mentioned, we stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays on DLive, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, so come hang out. And with all of that being said, thanks guys for dropping by, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.